Oh no. Oh no. All right. If you heard that, I burped a little bit and I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend. Let's see if anybody joins the live today. Oh my God, there's one person. Oh my God. Y'all all popped up all at one time. Let me stop being loud because I don't want to like do too much right now. I want to be very considerate right now. You know, I want to learn from any mistakes I have made in life and do right. You love my makeup? Let me tell you something. I had an orange lip and I think that the neon liner was a little too much with the orange lip. If you went on my TikTok, you will see that I had an orange lip on that video and I changed it to this mauve nude lip. Stay tuned to know what this lip color is because I'm not going to give y'all all the juicy details right now. I am going to make y'all wait for it. ¿Qué más tengo que decir? Like, what else do I have to talk about? Ooh, I forgot. Oh, if y'all curious about my nails, they're still going strong. I'm going to show you a secret. You see this nail right here? It's a frauda. It cracked, and I had to crazy glue it in the middle. But I did it so good, you can't see the crack. But if you really focus on it, I got a crack on it. But whatever. We still pushing on it. We faking it till we making it. And that's on period. So, all right. Basically, I had my typical day. I had my highs and my lows. And I was like excited about a lot of things. But then I started to cry about a lot of things. And what I realized during this whole freaking process, right? During this whole process, here's what I realized. Okay, here are the facts. This is temporary assistance until I get to my next step. What that next step is up to me. I walked away from the camper. I saw the circumstances that I was in, and I made a decision based on that. And no matter how I feel about the decision I made, it doesn't matter. I've made it. So now that I'm in it, I have two options. Do I take this opportunity and put my life into high gear? Or do I squander it away by making the same mistakes that I've made in the past? Like today, we tried something new. I did a neon orange liner. I was feeling a little Halloween-y. And it didn't go together with the orange lip. But we tried it. So, I don't know where I was going with that because, you know, I'd be going off into a side tangent. I just got a lot on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, girl. You took that big leap of faith. Like, you left. Like, I left the camper. Do you guys not understand that? Like, when I think about the severity of it and when I realize that now I'm in a better situation, right? I didn't realize how, like, I guess, how much the camper life impacted me. There be camper lifers that be talking about, yeah, I stopped camper lifing after a year and here's what I've learned and this, that, and the third, and they're talking about all these other experiences. It's been 2 days since I've been in the camper and it almost sounds like a prison, right? Because it was so small. Now that I'm in a bigger home, I realized how small the camper was because there's so much space, if that makes any sense. Like, I went from not being able to move my shoulders to like being able to like reach up. Ooh, did I shave my underarms? I shaved my underarms. It's good. Whatever. Your girl had running water, so of course I had to shave my underarms. Ew, can we talk about that? Can we talk about that? Like, low key, thank God I'm not hairy. Like, I don't really have a lot of hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you see? Yo no tengo pelitos. And like, I haven't shaved my legs and I'm gonna show y'all, right? I haven't shaved my legs, but people don't be knowing this. You can't really tell. But basically what I'm saying is that I don't really have a lot of hair, right? So when I have running water for the first time, right? I was like, this means I could really like shave, right? Panty flash? Okay, listen. There's women that be in bikini bottoms, right? There's women that be in bikini bottoms and it's a panty. There's women that be on YouTube in bikinis. You didn't see any of my privacy. You didn't see any of my lady bits. You just saw a black grandma panty. Relax. Are we not all adults? Please, I'm so tired of apologizing about my body. I did not give y'all anything nasty. Y'all didn't see nothing. Please, I can't with y'all. Y'all play too much. Why y'all play too much? You know that if you go on YouTube and you look up ballet and interpretive dancing, they wear like basically a tube top and panties and they dance around and they showcase their bodies and they use their bodies to showcase the purpose of the piece and the interpretation of whatever you're supposed to be getting from their performance. What if me flashing you my panties was giving you an expose to the inner side of Michelle? I don't know. Just take it as a life, like a performance, whatever. I'm so over it. Some of the most iconic moments were, remember when Britney Spears, she came out of the car and she had her panties exposed? Everybody knows that picture and everybody talks about that picture when she was filmed coming out of the car and it showcased her panties. Whatever, I just pulled a Britney and y'all saw my panties and I've been talking about panties for far too long and YouTube is probably gonna unsubscribe people to my channel. So, oh, also, let me tell you this. I had 16,000 followers. Now I got 15 something. So I don't know if people are being unsubscribed by accident because that's been happening to a lot of other YouTubers that I watch. But if you haven't already, I need you to check that button. And while you at it, I need to check if you're subscribed to me. That's number 1. 2, if you gave me that thumbs up. 3, if you left a comment. And 4, that you hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted whenever I go live here on YouTube, baby. And that is my YouTuber rant for the day. Yo, I feel like such a, okay, let me tell you the secret. So boom. I call it like my CUNT moments where I sort of like get all like CUNT because I can't say the word because it's a bad word. But I fill up my energy tank and I work it up and I build myself up and then I be like, ew, why am I that girl? Like, why has Rihanna not noticed me already? Because like on period, I low-key be giving her like mad like love and stuff. So when is the love gonna be returned my way? Like, whatever, I'm just saying, like, but you get the point. Like, I have to build myself up and I build up that energy and then it be like exploding on camera. Because I promise you, I'm not like this 24/7. I am not exuberant and vivacious. I'm the most introverted extrovert you will ever meet. And I am so socially awkward, but I'm working on that. Like, you know what I realized in these 2 days, and it happened so quickly. It's making me think about my life and what I want my life to look like. And I'm starting to realize that for the first time in my life, I have no obstacle in front of me. I have full control in what I want my life to look like from this moment. So I can either sink or swim. And I don't know how to swim, but baby, I ain't sinking. So we about to be swimming. I'm about to be super thin and fit because I'm gonna be putting laps in this thing called life because I ain't giving up. And that's on period. All right, wow. Whatever, I'm so over that. Oh, thank you. All right, look, guys. We already saw the negativity, so let's move on. We're moving laps. We didn't even see that obstacle because we're so focused on getting to the finish line. You see, let me tell you something. Haters are there to distract you from the purpose and your goal in life. And you can give those haters their moment that they're asking to distract you and to tear you off your path, or you can swim right past them and do butterfly strokes so they could see all of your glory while you're swimming past them, baby. Not today. Please, I left the camper. Yo, yo tiré como un cucaracha. Yo, you know when you turn on the light and the roaches start running? But okay. All right, let's talk about roaches real quick, right? Another side tangent. But I grew up in the projects, right? So whatever. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. People can say, yo estoy limpia, yo estoy limpia, yo estoy limpia. My house is mad clean. If you are from New York and you are from like New York City, all right, in one of the 5 boroughs, you've experienced cucarachas. You've experienced roaches. And we all know that in times where your house may be experiencing a roach infestation, when you turn on the light, the roaches scurry away, right? Unless you have those roaches that are like, nah, baby. I've been here longer than you. You in my house. And when you turn on the light, those roaches, they stay right there. They're like, nah, you in my house. And you're like, okay, so now y'all roaches is getting disrespectful. Yo, these roaches are getting disrespectful. And now it becomes a war. I feel like every New Yorker has experienced a war between them and the roaches. Them and the roaches. And I am the most realest YouTuber out there because I am talking about it. First, hot and ready. Let's all talk about it. If you are from New York and you have had a war against the roaches, and that is true, you have had raid, you have had all type of traps for roaches, the gel, the spray, the sticky pad, everything you can think of to get rid of those roaches, because those roaches are disrespectful. They don't pay rent, and the rent in New York be mad expensive. And you gonna sit there and make my house dirty with your presence when I'm here pagando renta, trabajando 3 trabajos? Like, nah, roaches. You got me all the way effed up. You got me all the way effed up. Now it's a fight. You got me twisted. You got me all the way. You got me all the way back. Yo, y'all roaches are about to get out of my house right now. And that's on period. I'm glad that I can make y'all laugh with all that haterade. You know that it took me to tell y'all a story about roaches to get past all that hate. And I guess bringing it back up is bringing it back to there. But I'm showing y'all that, look, don't entertain the hate, because then I have to tell y'all an embarrassing story so that y'all can forget the hate on this channel. And also, bring the subscriber count up. All right, I'm talking about roaches here. So y'all need to give me something. Give me the thumbs up. I see 87 thumbs up, and there's 171 people on this live, and I was just talking about roaches. I deserve it for being honest about that. So give me my thumbs up, and don't be acting brand new here on this channel, because I know y'all was sitting there laughing, and y'all acting like, oh, I don't want her to know that I was laughing. Stop being a tough critic and show a girl some love. All right, I love y'all, and it's free. A thumbs up costs you $0. It costs you no food stamps, no purchase necessary. You can give it for free. Whatever. I'm just saying. Thank you. Thank you for all the people. Thank you for all the people. Yo, let me tell you something. Think about it like this, right? Think about it like this. If you have roaches in your house, right? And you have a child, right? You know that you could technically tell your children that that's not roaches. You could be like, oh, that's ladybugs or that's caterpillars or something like that, right? You could sit there and tell them it's anything. So that when they go to school and they be like, oh, my house is full of roaches, you, instead of being embarrassed, you could be like, no, my house is full of butterflies. So I'm just saying, if you want to use that life hack, I don't recommend it. But what I'm saying is like you embarrassed and you don't want your kids to go to school when school is open and talk about roaches in your house. You could tell them, no, those aren't roaches. Those are grasshoppers, or those are like, I don't know, fairies. You could tell them they're little fairies in the house. Mommy, those are not roaches. Those are little fairies, and they come to eat all the little crumbs that you don't eat. So if you don't eat all your food and you leave crumbs all over the place, the little fairies are going to come eat it. Oh, you don't like the little fairies, right? They scare you? Well, you better eat all your food, and I don't want to see it in little crumbs on the table because you be playing with your food. All right? You forgot. You didn't grow. You see, that's the problem. This new generation, they didn't grow up on ramen noodles. They didn't grow up on ramen noodles. They didn't grow up on no rice with just rice. You ever just had a night where you had rice? You're like, what's for dinner? Rice. And what does it go with? Rice. You want some ketchup with that rice? Like, kids be getting it all twisted. They're like, I want chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets? You mean you want half of this banana and this fillet of fish that you took from school on school lunch? Please, please, please. Kids need to start acting brand new. Yo, if your kids are acting brand new and they being picky eaters, pull this on them. They'll be hot and ready. Make a bowl of rice. And they'll be like, Mommy, Daddy, Tia, Abuela, what did you make for dinner? And you'll run into them like this, rice. And they're going to be like, with what? Rice. And they're going to be like, what? What does this mean? Baby, this is what I called my dinner once upon a time. So next time you tell me you don't want this and you don't want that, think about tonight, because tonight you're just having rice. Rice. You want ketchup with that rice? Yo, teach them real quick. That's a tip from your favorite auntie right here. Please, please. Yo, they be acting brand new. They be acting brand new. Am I opening a new P.O. box? Okay, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. My last video had 3,000 views, right? And y'all be like, can y'all do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Now I'm going to start asking y'all for favors, right? I'm going to start asking y'all for favors. If y'all want juicy story times, if y'all want me to do this and do that, I need y'all to make my thumbs up match the views. And that's on period. Because I be telling y'all juicy, juicy stories. Yo, I got a story. Yo, all right. So here's a story that I could tell y'all. I got a story about a time that I was going to hook up with somebody. Oh my God, it's a long story. I'm not gonna even go into it, but it's a good story. And it is not what you think. You probably have like this idea in your head of what it's gonna be, but boy, you do not know how this story ends. But it's a real juicy story. All I'm saying is, if you want to hear the really, really good, juicy stories, I'm going to need the stuff to start matching up because things ain't adding up. And I feel like y'all playing with my money. I feel like y'all playing with my money. Come on now. I'm not asking y'all for money. All I'm saying is, if you give me a thumbs up, then maybe the money and the numbers would start matching up. And the books would start looking right. And then things would start making sense. I mean, it's just math at this point. I'm just saying. I don't know. Y'all playing with my money. Y'all coming up short every month. I don't know. Y'all playing with my money. And I'm going to start having to, like, really put regla here. Like, no, I'm not going to front y'all any more good stories if y'all ain't giving me my money. Y'all ain't giving me my money. I'm not giving y'all the juicy stories. Like, come on now. Make it make sense. And thank you, Steeler fan. Make it make sense, because it ain't making sense right now. Oh, I see the numbers going up, and I love that. I love that. Ooh. Am I the only one that my mouth and my breast seem to experience the same thing? So if I'm drinking water, my breasts are drinking water. If I'm eating, my breasts are eating. If I'm talking smack, my breasts are talking smack. It's just all encompassing. Yo, can I tell y'all something? I had absolutely no idea what I was about to go on camera and talk about. I need y'all to know that. I was sitting here and I had an emotional crisis. When am I not having emotional crises? But I was having a crisis and I went from crying to talking about a beautiful moment to talk. Oh, yo, you guys think that I be telling y'all mad story times? I only give y'all about 25% of them. When I write my life story book, when I finally write my book, oh, y'all gonna buy that book. Y'all going to buy that book. Because when I tell y'all, I am going to be unfiltered and I'm going to give it all in that book, you're gonna be like, I finished this in an hour. Baby, I finished this in an hour. I could not even put it down. Girl, you spilled all the tea. All the tea. You spilled all the tea, girl. So y'all need to be looking out for that life story book. Because, yo, let me... Okay, I lived in 2 trap houses. And I'm going to just put it there. That's where I'm going to end this live at. That's where I'm going to end this live. I have lived in 2 trap houses. And boy, do I have story to tell. Basically, my life story could be Trap House number 1, Volume 1, Trap House number 2, Volume 2, baby. Because those already have their own stories, okay? I've lived in a trap house, 2 of them. And that's all y'all need to know. I mean, like a cook house. I mean, like where things were getting done. Like, all I'm saying, all right? So if y'all want juicy stories, make it make sense. And on that note, I'm going to end the live here. I don't know what I talked about for a good 21 minutes and 15 seconds, but I'm not going to even bother rewatching it because I'm embarrassed. I don't even know. I spoke about roaches. I spoke about roaches on this live. I can't take that back. I let the secret out. I let the secret out. I spoke about them. I spoke about roaches. You don't come back from that. So I don't know what else I spoke about after roaches. But until next time, bendiciones. This is why I'm probably single, because no man wants to date a girl that's talking about roaches on live TV. Like... Michelle, roaches. I wish I could tell y'all a story about the most awkwardest thing I said in a conversation with a man that I knew nothing about. But of course, I have verbal diarrhea of the mouth. So I said the most awkwardest thing. And I'm like, oh, wow. Wow, Michelle. You could sit there in front of the camera and talk about every and anything and cry your eyes out, right? But you can't talk to a guy normally without making yourself seem weird and awkward. I need to get it together. I need to get... Oh, I see 154 thumbs up and I see 158 people on the live. Y'all getting close, but the money's getting a little short off top. I don't know. That's like me skimming off a couple of grams off the top. You're going to be like, yo, I'm paying good money for this. Like, why you, like, it's looking a little short right now. And then y'all will want to fight me. You are flawless with the blued eye old guy. I like it when the live is done. Okay, good. Well, I love you. Oh my God. I have 168 thumbs up and 157 people. Y'all over exceeded. Thank you. I can get off this live a happy woman, but don't think that it's done here. When I go back later on today and I see the views on this video, I need the numbers to still make sense. Or I'm going to call, I don't know, I'm going to call, what do you call when you do tax evasion? Tax evasion. What do you call that? The IRS? I'm going to call the IRS on y'all. And I'm going to be like, yeah, they robbing me of my money. The IRS, I'm going to call them. And I'm going to be like, look, I know it's COVID. And I know they got limited capacity. But I need y'all to go figure out what's happening virtually. Because these people are robbing me of my money. Yo, stop playing with my money. Like, dead ass. Stop playing with my money. All right. I love you guys. Bye.